Hey Soul Tribe, welcome to the Magical Mermaids Tarot channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at how you are shocking people right now. How are you shocking people? Let's get a look at what energy is coming through for you. We have a flipper. Oh, it's the instructions. Don't need that. Maybe you're shocking people by the instructions that you've been following, right? The instructions you've been giving. It's been really good at it. And yeah, so let's keep it moving here. Let's see what else is coming through. How are you shocking people right now? How's my beautiful viewer? And by the way, if you're here watching, this reading is for you, okay? This reading is for whoever's eyes are on it, okay? Whoever is interested in receiving this message, who isn't clicking off, who's sticking around, you will get your messages here today, okay? Okay, so you're shocking people right now by how cute you're looking. You're looking really cute, Soul Tribe. Looking really, really cute. And also, there's something you're really engaged in, something you really enjoy doing. People are really shocked how much you've been pouring yourself into this thing, okay? They are shocked at how this thing you're doing that some people might think, oh, that's cute, or it's kind of ordinary, or, okay, sure, you know, whatever, is actually very magical. And actually, it's like you're entranced by it. You're enthralled by it. And you're seeing all these wonderful and amazing things in this hobby or activity that you're engaged in right now. Next, we're getting the devil. Okay. Yeah, I'm just getting like, you're shocking people lately because it's like you know how to correct yourself. They didn't think you're either capable of this, or there's a particular matter that's coming up where they feel like, you know, maybe you were getting involved in something or doing some activity that wasn't good for you, and you were able to be like, oh, no, I will not be doing that. I need to stop that, and I will, and I have been, okay? Like, you know how to sever toxic connections, and you have been doing that. This could be maybe you've been severing a toxic connection from an activity you used to do. Maybe you've been severing a toxic connection from a friend, someone who was not treating you correctly. You've learned how to sort of, you know, detach yourself from this person or this activity. And that's really shocking people right now, okay? How is my... Ooh, that one fell out. Let's see. Right. People are also really shocked about how on point your intuition is. Okay, we're getting the High Priestess here. You are really tuned in to yourself, spiritual messages. You know how to sort of pinpoint, like what you need to be doing, what's the relevant message here. Okay, you are able to tell what's going on with other people. Someone is really shocked because you cut them off. They were a toxic connection and you cut them off, and you're keeping yourself pure, okay? You're not letting yourself be tangled with negative people or negative substances or negative activities. You've cut yourself off from that, okay? Someone's really shocked by the fact that you're so in tune spiritually, so on point. And also, I'm getting that some of y'all lost weight. I'm telling you, like, it's coming through. People are shocked at how you've lost weight and gotten really trim, and you're looking really cute, really like trim and just together right now, okay? All the excess fats, excess substances you don't need, excess whatever, like toxic elements, whether we're talking biologically, physically, you know, diet-wise, alchemically, spiritually, whatever, you have been doing exceptionally well at cutting these things out. It's like you went cold turkey, my beautiful viewer. You went cold freaking turkey, and people are really shocked by that, okay? We have, and you maybe have become someone's ex, too. That's why I'm getting a message. You become an ex of someone. Someone who was being abusive towards you, or someone who was like, you know how when you get with certain people, it's like some people just, you know, maybe it's great at first, and this is honeymoon period, but it quickly becomes apparent that there's a clash, there's conflict. They tend to conflict. They view you as their fighting partner. They view you as this. You become you become what's the word I'm looking for? The mask or the picture or the face of something they don't like, and they put you in that position. People do this, okay? And all of a sudden you've taken on You know, you're now this person's punching bag or whatever, or maybe you made friends with someone who was showing you bad things, you know, and you've learned to exit yourself from this person's life. You're no longer participating in that activity or participating in the connection with that person, and you're doing things you enjoy, keeping yourself pure. Okay, next we have the Queen of Wands. Yeah, people feel like you are very confident, very attractive right now. Very attractive, living it up, having a good life. Okay, you're not letting, if there was some kind of abusive or toxic situation, you're not letting it hold back your energy, none. Okay, you're bouncing back just fine. It's almost like water off a duck's back. People are shocked at this. You're not going around moping. You're not acting traumatized because of this thing you went through. You've just gone through it, cut it off, gotten clean, looking beautiful, very attractive, very handsome. Okay, very good looking. I'm sorry, I don't care if you got like, you know, some type of feeling like I don't look that good. You know, no. Compared to where you've been, you're looking very good right now. This is what is shocking people. Okay, I'm also getting that some of y'all, you may be doing something with your hair. Maybe doing something with your hair that's really shocking people. Perhaps you got sparkles in it, or you've put like dyes in it, or your hair is looking really shiny and glossy right now. You've been switched up your routine, and things are looking really good right now. Interesting. All right, let's keep it moving here. How is my viewer shocking people right now? How is my viewer shocking people right now? We're getting the Seven of Wands. Wow, they're like, people really thought you were limited. People thought you were limited. They thought that you were limited in how you could move and how you could accomplish things. But they are shocked to discover you are a powerhouse. You are a juggernaut. Okay? There is something you have applied. There's something you've applied a lot of your will and determination to. You have some kind of powerful ambition, and you have not allowed whatever limitations you have in your circumstances, maybe a physical disability, maybe a learning disability, maybe challenges, obstacles that, you know, like maybe you're like, I'll give you an example. I want to become a nurse. But then you tell people that and they're like, yeah, but don't you have like, 5 kids and 2 jobs and all this, I'm just, this is an example, guys, okay? How are you going to pull that off? But you did it. You pulled it off. You got that nursing degree. And they're like, what? It's something mind-blowing like this, okay, that you have done that is shocking people. People are shocked at how you have, despite like bonds holding you down, okay? Things that seem to would hold down the best of them. And restrict the best of them out there. You have accomplished and done what you need to do regardless. Okay, if you maybe you are physically disabled and you're like, I'm going to be in the Olympics, and they're like, what are you talking about? You can't even get up and walk. What Olympics? What are you talking about? And then you train and you go do dodgeball or something. You play like in the disabled dodgeball team and you win and get the Olympic trophy, and they're like, what? I don't know. It's just something like this. You're really shocking people that you're capable, that you're powerful despite limitations, that you're glowing up, that you're gorgeous, that you're good looking, that you're having fun, you're laughing it up, you're pursuing your passions, regardless of whatever things have been in your life that they've heard about, that've been holding you back, or that are apparent to them. Okay, how is my viewer shocking people right now? Got these 2 sticking out. We have the 2 wands, right? Tough decisions and iron will. Again, we're getting that discipline, that ability to be strong up against certain choices. You are faced with decisions, my beautiful viewer. You are faced with decisions. You made the hard calls. Okay. Maybe the decision was, oh my gosh, I'm so tired. I need to go to sleep. I've done so much today. But I've got this thing I got to do. And if I do just 15 minutes every day, I'll get these amazing results. But I'm so exhausted. And you chose every time, or most of the time, every time this decision came up, beautiful viewer, to do that hard thing. You had an iron will to do that hard thing. And it is giving you amazing results. This is why people are shocked. They're shocked at your will. They're shocked at your willpower. IDGAF, Four of Cups. People are also shocked that you're unbothered. You're unbothered. This is not a situation where they're showing up and they're seeing all these improvements, seeing all these glow ups, and you look stressed. You look like, oh my God, this is so hard. I've been, you don't look shell shocked. You don't look like you've just been through it. You don't have dark circles under your eyes. No, you look refreshed. You look like, okay, and, they're like, it's like you're doing all this without even batting an eyelid. This is another way you are shocking people, beautiful viewer. Okay? And I'm also getting, like, not eating, too. Not eating. You're eating less. The Four of Cups is satiety. Okay? This is satiation. And you are not overindulging. Okay? You're choosing to, with that iron will, being like, I don't want any more, I'm good. Iron will. I'm not, it's final. Final decisions. Okay? I'm also getting that there's, people are shocked right now because I feel like someone is trying to be your friend or something. People are making offers to you. Maybe they're coming on to you or trying to take you out, or trying to ask you out, or making you offers, like emotional offers, wanting to be your friend or something like this, or you're just not interested. You're kind of self-absorbed right now. People are pretty shocked about that. I think people are thinking that because you're glowing up, you're looking so good, you're so accomplished, that maybe you'll be eager to be acknowledged and invited to things. And it's like, no, it's quickly becoming very apparent to people that you have made these amazing and astounding upgrades and changes in your life and decisions, okay, powerful decisions for your benefit. It wasn't to impress anyone. It wasn't to prove anything to anyone. It was for you. You love yourself. You're not doing it for others. You're doing it for you and your loved ones, your tiny little, in your circle. Okay, you're not doing it for all your friends so you can be popular. You're not doing it so that you can finally be seen as someone important or whatever. You're doing it because you needed to do it. This is another reason it's shocking people. Okay. And we have, I feel alive, the sun. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. You're shocking people right now because of how successful you are. How full of life you are. You're positive. Okay. You may be even popular. You're popular. But I wouldn't say that you're desperate to be popular. You're just popular. Okay. You're well liked. You're seen. You're very successful. You're glowing. You are very happy too. You're coming across very happy. I'm seeing a lot of happiness and sunshine in your cards. Yeah. Wow. People are really shocked right now at how successful you're becoming. You're really seriously leveling up. Okay? So this could be someone you have in mind. If you're thinking, how are they shocked by you right now? Or just people in general. That's what this reading is for. And like I said, if you're here, then this reading is for you. Okay? Let's move on to your next deck. So how are you shocking people right now? Let's get more information, more juicy details. How is my beautiful viewer shocking people right now? How is my viewer shocking people right now? Okay, we'll go with that one. Exactly. Yeah, you're very victorious right now. What are you doing? What are you doing, beautiful viewer? Let me know in the comment section. I want to hear from you. How are you succeeding? What is going on? It could be that you're succeeding at turning a hobby into a career. That's one piece of success that I'm seeing. Okay. It could be that you are successful in making yourself very pretty, giving yourself a glow up. It could be that you're very successful. There's something that you do on the side. Maybe it's art. Maybe it's some passionate activity that you do. Maybe it could be anything. It could be a charity. It could be artwork. It could be a hobby. It could be a game. It could be a lot of things. And you're doing very well at it, I must say. Okay, you're doing very well at it. It could be your beauty. Okay, when it comes to your beauty, leveling up how you look, you're doing very well at it. Okay, you're shocking people how well you're doing your makeup, maybe, or how well you're styling yourself. They didn't think you had it in you. That's a possibility. How is my viewer shocking people right now? Wow. Yes. So people are shocked right now because you seem really wealthy, really well off. Okay, like, you know, you're coming across, and I don't care if your banks are full, your bank account is full or moderate, or, you know, you're just kind of getting by or whatever. There's something about your riz, something about the way you're coming across right now that's making people think that you're well off right now, doing very well. And, you know, like, you're just very assertive, very confident. You're able, it's like bluff money. It's like you got bluff money or something. Like, you've been able to just, if you, like, for example, if you had a very abusive workplace situation you've been dealing with, maybe you walked up to your boss and you're like, and just right after they tore into you or did something abusive, and you just couldn't take it anymore. You're like, you know what, I'm done here. Okay, I don't need this job. You know, screw this. I'm out of here. Like, you have the balls. You have the cojones, okay, to walk away from, you know, things that are seeming to hold power over you. Like, you have the eyes to see that, no, you don't hold power over me. Even if they're paying you, you're like, no, it's not that serious. Okay, I'm good. And you're detaching yourself from people who think they have money. They're holding money over your head. But in reality, you know, I feel like the impression it's giving is that you're fine. You're not desperate for the money they give you. You're not desperate for the resources that they give you. You're not desperate to be in cahoots with people who are toxic towards you simply because they have money. This is how you're shocking people right now. Okay? Impressive. I love it. I love this energy for you. Okay? How is my viewer shocking people right now? Oh, we got a few good ones. We got pineapple reconciliation. Okay. I feel like someone's like hoping to reconcile with you, but you're not effusive with it. You're not bubbling forth, eager to reconcile with this person. You're not eager to do it. That's how you're shocking people. You're staying quiet. You're keeping all your stuff to yourself. They want to connect with you, but you're just like, I'm fine. You know, they're thinking that maybe if they say something, this will give you an opportunity to say a bunch of extra stuff. You're not taking those opportunities. You're staying quiet. You're minding your own business. You're keeping your business to yourself. You're keeping all your juicy bits inside of you, inside of this pineapple shell. You know, it's funny because with the pineapple, we got this rough outside. I mean, it's not like hard as rock, but it's rough. It's kind of spiky and stuff, and dry and firm. And when you cut open the pineapple, there's this moist, juicy, delicious yumminess inside. You're shocking people right now because you're keeping all your yummy, delicious, good stuff in with yourself. You're not putting it out there no more, okay? You're keeping all your yummy, juicy stuff to yourself, okay? Someone's shocked by this. Next, we have fair woman. Dealings or relationship with a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair. My vibe on this is that, you know, you're shocking people right now because of something you're doing with your hair. You know, I kind of picked up on it earlier, too, with the first pile of oracle tarot cards from the Extraordinary Incantations tarot deck. People are really shocked right now about what you're doing with your hair. It's looking amazing. People are blown away by your hair right now. They're just like, what is that look like? They're just checking out your hair. Like, you may have gotten a haircut. You may be styling it differently. You may have gotten a different hairstyle. You may have colored your hair. There's something you're doing differently, and you're really shocking people right now because maybe it's not the usual, maybe it's not the typical style that you normally do, or maybe it's like you've upgraded it in some type of way. Maybe you used to do bangs and or something, and you went to, maybe this time you grew them out a little bit and went to like a seriously high-end salon, and they went ahead and gave you like a high-end bang cut or something, so your bangs look unusually good, or it's like layered or something, or maybe you went and watched a tutorial and you really did it perfectly this time, or, you know, something. I don't know what it is. There's something about your hair. It's just like people are just see you and they're like, whoa, your hair looks so nice to people right now. They're just like, what? They're blown away by your appearance. They're also blown away by your looks. They are blown away by your looks. And I don't care what age you are, what size you are, what ethnicity you are. People are blown away by your looks right now. This is how you're shocking people. We have carriage, a journey, either physical or mental. Yes, look, we got a journey. Oh my god, are you guys seeing this? Here we got a wheelchair. We got the wheel. We got a carriage with a wheel. Wow. You're shocking people right now, my beautiful viewer, because you are not sitting around anymore. You're on the go. And even if you look like you're sitting down, you're making so much progress in life. You're always, you have things, you're going, okay? You're making progress, okay? You're progressing in life, okay? Physically, mentally, you're not stuck. You're the opposite of stagnant, okay? Also getting like you may be, your health may be improving. People are shocked by this. Maybe they thought you would always be an invalid, or they thought that you would always have to struggle with some type of illness, and all of a sudden they see you getting up, moving about, moving around, doing things. They're just shocked. They're blown away. Okay? Also getting, for some of y'all may have relocated. Is that possible? Maybe you just packed up your things and left. That's coming through. Some people are shocked by this. They thought you would never leave. They thought you were going to be there forever, you know? So, surprise for them. Let's see. We got marriage. Oh, some of you may be getting married. You may have gotten married, or you may have gotten engaged, and people are shocked by this. It's possible that you have gotten married to your profession, or something that some business that you do, okay? That you branched, you're thinking of expanding your connections, or you've been expanding your connections, or expanding who you are. Maybe you've gone from being single to married, or you've gone from being single to, maybe you change your profile status to engaged, or something, or in a relationship, or getting married, or whatever. You know, I don't know what it is, or married. And people are shocked by this. Now, if it's not that, what I'm getting to is that you have begun some type of partnership. Yeah, we're getting married, and with the Two of Wands, this also implies a partnership. A bold new partnership with someone who is on the same page with you and wants to progress what you'll have together into the next steps. Okay, so this could be business. This could be your relationship. It could be the people look at your relationship and they're like, man, you know, my beautiful viewer's relationship is going strong. It's progressing. It's not slowing down. It's not stopping. It's a courageous relationship, and they're doing, maybe y'all are moving together somewhere. You know, you're moving somewhere with someone. Maybe you're moving in. Maybe you got with someone and you're in a relationship with them, and y'all both, you know, ended your leases, and you're going to go buy a house together or something. I don't know. Very interesting. That's just an example, guys. Okay, we got kite vacation. Okay. Wow. So, my beautiful viewer, what I'm seeing here, people are shocked by the fact that you are just, you're not stressing. I just feel like you're not stressing. Yeah, you're taking your time. You're relaxing. You're enjoying yourself. You know, it's funny because there's all this glow up stuff. There's all this assertive power stuff. There's all this taking control. You're not half-assing anything. You're being very strong. You're making certain decisions. Iron will stuff. Okay, you're applying your iron will, and at the same time, you're very chill. You're very chill. You're not looking angry, and people come around you. You're not looking angry. You're not looking like super stressed. Like, oh yeah, I've got all these things I gotta do. Wow, yeah, you know, you're getting all these things done, but you might get burned out or something. It's almost like they're ready to want to tell you this, but whenever they come by and see you, you seem relaxed. You seem happy. It seems effortless. All these good things in your life seem like they're just rolling out for you. Okay, even, you know, and they're thinking, wow, you have got this in the bag. That's what people are thinking about you. This is why they're shocked. They're shocked about how you seem to have these glow-ups, these powerful looks, these beautiful body, your progress in life, getting things done, you know, cutting off toxic connections, keeping it pure, keeping your health good, keeping your looks good, making progress in life, whatever it is, and you're just not stressing over it, okay? You're not. This is another shocking aspect. They expect these kinds of things to take a lot of effort, a lot of will, a lot of emotion, a lot of drainage. And that's not happening with you. And that's what's shocking people right now. They got horseshoe. Good luck. Wow. Beautiful viewer. People just think that you're on a good roll right now. People are shocked at how things seem to be going exceptionally well for you. Exceptionally well. Okay? You're not, yeah, you're not, I don't know how do I say this? You're just not, you're not stressing. You're not stressing at all. You're not stressing at all. And yet all these wonderful things are happening to you. Okay? This is how you are shocking people. Okay? Alright, let me go ahead and try a different deck here. I'm looking at the Intrusive Thoughts Oracle. I'm going to use another tarot deck. Let me get one here real quick. Okay, so we've got the Tarot of the Trees here. Let's take a look at how else you are shocking people these days. My beautiful viewer, we're going to shuffle live. I hope you guys like this new style and shuffling right in front of you, so we can get your energy into these cards a bit more. Two of Swords. Yeah, you are definitely, it feels like, yeah, you've been focusing on being successful and you've been tuning people out. Yeah. There's something that you're very involved in right now. Maybe it's watching the stars. Maybe it's some project you're very deeply involved in. And it fills you with such contentment and happiness. It's like you don't need anything else. You don't need anybody else. Okay. People are really shocked right now about how you're not really paying anyone any mind. You're just doing your own thing. You're no longer, you know, I'm sorry, this might sound bad, but like you're not really checking in with people as much as you used to. Is that coming through? You're not really, like, you're about your own business. You're about your own stuff now. Okay, we got the Three of Swords. Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, someone's really hurt. Someone's really hurt by how you seem to be commanding this dark energy out of your life. Perhaps you had struggled financially, and you're really doing something to try to, like, send this energy packing out of your life, to disconnect yourself from it so that you can become wealthy. Okay, you are disenfranchising yourself from energies that were toxic and perhaps keeping you broke, or keeping you on the outskirts, keeping you on the fringes, and you severed yourself from these forces or connections, and this has been opening up the gateways and allowing money and resources to pour into your life in some way or fashion. Okay, people are feeling hurt about this because there's someone who really wanted to have a strong hold on you. There are people who thought they could just keep a hold on you. This could be debtors, debt collectors. This could be people who used to maybe loan you money, or people who used to think they were better than you or something, and you had been severing yourself from these people, and it's like the floodgates have opened and your life is improving and more money is coming in for you. Okay, so how are you shocking people right now? How are you shocking people right now, my beautiful? How are you shocking people right now? We're getting, let me see, let's go with that one. Wow. You may have a rich boyfriend or girlfriend or something, or husband. Okay, it could be that someone wants to reconcile with you. You've got a lot of stability in your life right now, and I feel like it's possible you reconciled with someone. Is it possible that you reconciled with someone with a lot of money? Maybe you're getting along better now with someone who is a generous provider, someone who's a sponsor. Also getting that you have... So people are really shocked by the things you know, beautiful viewer. They're shocked. There's things you keep inside of you that they feel like gives you access to money, gives you access to powerful people, makes you close to someone with money, or someone, maybe you're your boss's favorite, or you've got a rich boyfriend, or you've got a grandparent who's very well off, who you're very close to, who you confide your secrets in, and he's your ear, he's your mentor. I don't know what it is. There's something about some type of relationship with someone who's very, very stable financially, or someone who's very reliable, at the very least, very reliable for you. Okay. And so I think also you're really shocking people right now, because even though you keep your stuff to yourself, you mind your own business, your life seems to be going really well. Okay, you're very wealthy, you're very successful. That keeps coming through. You may be a leader, you may be very abundant. I'm getting that kind of energy for you as well. We're getting the sun. Oh my gosh, guys, we're getting the sun twice. The sun here and the sun there. Yeah. Definitely. Life is good for you right now. Life is going really well for you right now. I feel like you may be becoming more popular. People are shocked by this. People are shocked by how many people know your name. People are shocked by how well known you are, okay? Or how popular you are becoming. People are shocked by this. Okay, people are shocked by your attractiveness, or your sense of confidence, or your riz, your gravitas is very like impressive, and it pulls people in. Think about these like famous actresses or singers, or like personalities that are just their faces draw people in. People are shocked by how attractive you are and how it draws people in. Okay, interesting. Okay, next we have the Ace of Pentacles. Wow. Yes. So you're shocking people right now because you've been moving towards an opportunity. Okay, or you have an opportunity in hand right now that you have been making excellent progress on. You've been making excellent progress on it. People are blown away by how you've taken this thing in your hand, something of value, and you're running with it. And it's going, it's progressing, it's moving, it's taking root, it's sprouting. Okay, so this could be a business, this could be a relationship, this could be a business opportunity or some other part of the world that you have to relocate for and move towards. And you are doing this because you're valuable. You're viewed as valuable. Maybe you got hired from another state and you have to move to another state. Maybe they paid for your relocation costs and all this. People are really shocked that you got it like that. Okay, interesting. Let's move on to your next one. We got the Wheel for the Year, Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, people just are shocked by how lucky you are when it comes to your relationships. Yeah, when it comes to relationships, they're shocked by who you're married to. You picked a good one. You got a good picker, right? Or who you're dating, who you're in a relationship with. You picked a good one to be dating or be in a long-term relationship with, whatever. Or it could be business related to who you're doing business with, who you've been partnered with. People are like, wow, man, you got it like that. They're just blown away. They're also saying that if it's one of those situations where you've been in a relationship that it's like you've been comfortable in it, but it's not necessarily what has made you happy, then people are shocked at the gumption, the courage you have to take steps to move away from it. Take steps to hey, I don't need to be comfortable. I need to be bold. I need to get out there and see what else is going on for me. I don't have to be stuck in a marriage or a relationship that's not working out right for me. I have the courage, okay, to do this. And so people are really amazed that you are willing to step up and step out on your situation and not say, yeah, I don't like it, it's not exciting, but hey, I'm here and I've been here, so I guess I'll just stick with it. They're shocked at you being like, I want to try something else. I want to keep it moving. So that might be the case. This could be a job situation as well too, that you stepped out of a job or stepped out of a comfortable job or career, and because it just wasn't hitting it wasn't getting there, and you wanted to try something different. You wanted to try something new that would probably more likely get you where you want to go. We got the Six of Cups. Six of Cups, Four of Cups, the Kite. People are shocked that you're no longer reminiscing with them. You're not into childish things any longer. Maybe they remember, an example that comes to mind is maybe they remember, I remember when Soul Tribe used to go out and, go biking and stuff when they were 14. We'd go to the arcades and stuff like that. And people are shocked that you no longer do that. They want to come contact you and say, hey, you want to go do this thing? You're like, no, I'm good. They're shocked you've outgrown it. They're shocked that you've outgrown those things you used to love to do. You're no longer interested in doing them anymore. Okay? They're shocked that you've outgrown certain relationships as well. Maybe there are people from your past, maybe people that you grew up with, that are shocked that you no longer are interested in hanging out with them, or you're no longer interested in doing those things, the good old days that you used to do. You're just not feeling it anymore. Okay, we got the Fool card. More innocence and youth here as well. So people are saying about you, my beautiful viewer, that you are starting anew in some type of way. Okay, you're starting anew. You have a fresh beginning in life. And you are lucky. Okay, it's a lucky break. Okay, maybe you have gone off and started a new chapter in your life, and it's a leg up, it's an improvement, it's the next step, okay, in your life. Okay, so maybe you're in a phase right now where you become something that you weren't doing before, or that this new phase, this current phase of your life is characterized by things you were not doing in the past, and it's a signal that this is the new you. Perhaps it's a new opportunity, perhaps it's a new way of living, perhaps it's a new I don't know what it is, some type of new opportunity. Yeah, maybe taking some type of risk to do something differently. I'm also getting that people are noticing that you're a lot more trusting these days. You trust your good luck more. Okay, you're more willing to take risks. You're more optimistic too. People are noticing that you're more optimistic. Okay, I'm getting that with the sun and the fool here. You know, that you're just more upbeat, bright. You're like, you know, something's going on, and you're like, well, you know, and they're like, oh man, maybe they come at you and they're like, this might go wrong, that might go wrong, I don't know. And they're maybe stressing about their own situation, and you'll be like, well, you never know, things might get better for you. And, you know, like everything always turns to the positive. You know, you might start saying stuff to them like, you know, giving some anecdote about how, you know, you took a chance and, you know, things worked out for you, and that might happen for them. And, or if they start being a negative Nancy about something, you all of a sudden come in and be like, hey, don't be such a drag about this. You know, you never know, this person might turn around and you all of a sudden things will be working out really well for you. You know, you're just more positive these days, more upbeat, more smiley, more you know, gone with the wind energy. And, you know, you're not walking around like with a bunch of baggage, you know. And this is the way you are shocking people right now. Okay, let's move into your last set of cards. This is on the Graffiti Oracle deck. Let's take a look at what's coming through for you. How is my beautiful viewer, how's my viewer shocking people right now? How's my viewer shocking people right now? We got a few here. We got that one. We have exposed. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Truth revealed. Uncovering. Yeah, people are shocked because there is something you are peering into right now. There is something you are looking into, some opportunity that you're delving deeply into, some interest that you're passionately engaging. It could be you're studying something. It could be that you're delving deeply into a hobby or some kind of passion project or activity, and you're just not paying mind to anything else. It's like a narrow focus. You're zoomed in, you're zoned in, and you've been uncovering certain secrets. You've been uncovering certain pieces of information that are valuable. Okay, they are valuable. We have top dog. Actually, yes, top dog. Boss babe leveling up penthouse status. What did I tell you? Okay, so that's what I'm getting, is that people are shocked right now. It's like I'm getting like big money vibes for some of y'all. Big money vibes, okay? And I'm going to cover the whole spectrum here, but I'm going to start off with the people with the big money vibes. People are really hurting right now. They're hurting because they're realizing that you're actually like, you're either creating a business for yourself or creating a side business. You're not, it's funny you're sitting around, but you're not sitting around and accepting the status quo. You know, whatever it seems like the universe is trying to, like you've settled in and it's like, oh, well, you got this job XYZ and you're doing this thing and doing that thing. And so the set income you're going to be getting every month till you're done with this career, and then you maybe start something else. You're not accepting that, like, you know, basic energy of I go to my work, I get this certain amount of paycheck, and that's it for the rest of my life. You are deciding to take the bull by the horns, okay? And you are saying, you're sticking it to whoever thinks that you're going to just be stuck with the status quo. You're telling them, no. You may think I'm going to be stuck here accepting, you know, $1,500 per month or whatever, but that's not going to be my lot. You're either working a side business hustle, or you have a business, or you're an entrepreneur, or there's something you are doing to take charge of your destiny. Okay, you're pulling the money in. You're saying, no, I'm the powerhouse. I'm not the side player. I'm not just a pawn on the board. I'm a queen. I'm a king. I'm an empress. I'm an emperor. You know, like, you know, you could be a woman and you could be the emperor. You know what I'm saying? Like, people are really like, oh my gosh, they are hurting. This shock is a kind of shock that's hurting people. They're just kind of like, how come Soul Tribe is, you know, wanting to be like this? Why are they not just accepting what, you know, I had to accept it. You know, I had to accept a job where I just go 9 to 5 and I just accept my lot in life. Why can't Soul Tribe be like this? Well, why are they being driven to get more, and I think it's hurting them because they've accepted the status quo. Okay, they've accepted the basics, and they feel a certain pain, perhaps a sense of separation. Maybe they thought that you were in it with them, thinking that they were thinking that, yeah, Soul Tribe's in it the way it is with us. All we see is how it is. It's very basic out there, and they're doing the basic thing with us just like we do, and the way we expect them to do, the way we're doing it, that's what they're doing. You are breaking away from this storyline. You are breaking away from this idea that you're supposed to be basic and down here at the bottom, okay, or just like a level 1 employee or whatever. You're like, no, I need more out of life. And I want to be the one who's hiring these level 1 employees, or I want to have a source of money that's coming in that I put together for myself. This is causing some people some tears. You may have had to break people's hearts. You may have had to walk away from a job where they weren't paying you much so you could go get something for yourself, or, I don't know what it is, but there's some type of pain surrounding this when it comes to other people. We have social butterfly. Interesting. People are shocked right now because you are transforming. You are. It's like you were going insular, going within, following your hunches, not looking outside for approval, going within, keeping all your good stuff inside of yourself, and it's making you more stable, more solid in life. Okay, more abundant. And as a result, this is how you've been moving. Okay, when it's time to be social, when it's time to go out and connect with others, right? You go from insular to going out to go connect with others. This is how you're presenting now. People are seeing that, oh, but, no matter what I thought about beautiful Soul Tribe, Soul Tribe is you guys. When I say Soul Tribe, I mean my viewer, okay? No matter what I've thought about viewer, they are moving in this energy. There's a lot of money energy in your cards, guys. I'm just going to be straight up honest with you. I don't know what you're doing or how you are moving these days, the actual realities of the situation, but the energies that are coming through are implying very heavily that people are linking money with you. Upgrades when it comes to resources. We got the King of Pentacles, we got the Ace of Pentacles, we got the coins. We've got the top dog, boss lady energy. We got success cards all over the place. You are succeeding right now, okay, in a major way. We got good luck. People are viewing you as very lucky, very abundant, and that things are going really well for you right now. We're going to get this one. We have wish fulfillment, dreams coming true. My goodness. Wow. What are you doing, viewer? What are you doing? Let me know in the comment section. I really want to know. I'm very impressed. I'm hella impressed with you right now. Okay. People feel that you're just hitting the ball out the park. Okay. The dreams, your dreams, everybody else's dreams that they've shelved and it's all dusty, that they gave up on because it was too hard, or life circumstances came through, that's real, guys. Life circumstances sometimes comes through and slows down our dreams. That's a reality. But they're realizing that didn't stop you, viewer. Okay, my beautiful viewer. That did not stop you. Okay? You are reaching for success. You are maintaining your beauty. You are maintaining your confidence. You are a star. Okay? Some of you may be wanting to become popular, and you become popular. Okay? By hook or by crook. We got cutting ties, expired and discontinued use. Yeah. I do feel like you may have relocated or left some people behind. Yeah. People are shocked that maybe you got some type of opportunity that you were like, you're all consumed with it now. You're like, oh, I've got this. I'm never letting it go. And you have distanced yourself from, said goodbye to, you waved to some people, and you're like, I'm going to be moving in this way now. And it's almost like they feel like you left them behind. They're kind of shocked that you chose this opportunity over them, or you chose this opportunity. It could be an old employer that wasn't paying you well enough and you got a better opportunity and left them behind, or it could be that maybe it's an old employer and you cut them off because you didn't want to be held back under the glass ceiling. You wanted to go start your own business, plant your own seeds, and rise because they weren't letting you rise at that company. Or it could be that you had friends and family in a certain part of the world or town or state or whatever, and you got this really incredible job or opportunity, and you left them behind to go pursue this opportunity because it's about you winning, viewer. It's about you getting to the next level. Very important. People are seeing that. They're shocked that you are willing to do this. We have admiring from afar. They can look, but they can't touch. Online stalking. Again, I'm getting this vibe like people are really shocked that you have in a sense, distance yourself. You've been bold. You've been bold. You've left behind your comfort zone and you struck out to do something big. Okay, form a partnership with someone. Maybe you got married and left town. Maybe you're trying your luck out somewhere else. Okay, you're trying your luck out. You are following your destiny, and and that is in a city somewhere else. Or perhaps that is maybe requiring, or maybe if it's not a city somewhere else, it's requiring you. This you stepping out of your comfort zone is requiring you to change your location, or change your vicinity, or change who you hang out with, or where you hang out at. Maybe you used to, in the evenings, you had a routine. You come back from work, you go hang out here, or do this, or do that. You're no longer doing those things because you have your eyes set on bigger things now. You made certain specific changes in your life. We have frenzied followers. Wow. Didn't I say something about you becoming popular? Some of you are becoming popular. So take that as a note. This is what's shocking people. I'm also getting that you are, I'm telling you, look, you see how you're looking at something, studying it very closely. You may be in school, you may be studying, like there must be some kind of passion project. There's something that has got you focused right now, viewer. You're all about this thing, okay? You're all lit up. You're burning the midnight oil, trying to either nail down a craft, or you've discovered something. You're like, I gotta pursue this. I gotta figure out where this leads. Maybe it's a skill, maybe it's a trade, maybe it's a business opportunity that you stumbled into, and you're just like, I'm not leaving this. No, I gotta stay focused. You gotta grind. You're obsessively following it, and people are shocked by this. They're shocked by how you have lost interest in doing all the cutesy little things, or go hang out with your friends from back in the day, or or maybe it's your friends who you grew up with who thought you would always just come show up at the bar and do what they do, and you'd be like, no guys, I can't tonight, and I gotta go do this now. And they're like, what? They're watching you change. They're watching you become enveloped by this thing. They're watching you take on something very seriously that's really got you. It's a big change. It's shocking them that you're no longer interested in just shooting the shit or getting out or doing what it is you used to do. We have Rising Star. Oh my gosh, guys. Rising Star. You are rising right now, and they see your star is rising, okay? This is what's shocking people. They're really noticing that, wow, these changes they've been seeing in you, it's them watching your progression. It's them watching you rise to become who it is you're meant to be. All right? There's something that's making you very lucky right now. Something that is like, it's like you're being recognized also for the work that you're doing. You're being recognized for it. It's paying off. People are shocked by this. They're shocked that you took a risk and it is paying off. Okay? Your status is rising. You're getting some success in your life. Things are moving upward for you. Moving on up. You're moving up in life. You're moving up, to the east side, with the high rise, right? The high rise apartment. And they're really blown away by this. They are shocked how lucky you are, how popular you are. We got the sun, we got the star. We got the sun, we got the star. And we even have the sun again here as well. And we have the Wheel of Fortune, which implies luck. The Fool card also implies beginner's luck. There's just a lot of fortuitous things. These are major arcana cards too that are going on with you right now that others are witnessing. And maybe you don't think anything major is happening, but compared to their lives, okay, they're feeling like there's a lot going on with you. They're feeling like your stuff is moving in a way that they just cannot, they can't help but notice and be impressed by, and be shocked by, and sometimes even hurt by, feeling abandoned by, or betrayed by. Okay, because they wanted you to respect the status quo, toe the line with them, do what has always been done, and you're like, no, I need to boss up, I need to level up. You're showing you're different from them. You're showing you're doing something different. You're stepping out, you're being you, and you're doing something major that's leading you towards your greater destiny. And that's what I'm seeing the cards for you, my beautiful viewer. As far as how are you shocking people right now, I hope you've enjoyed this reading. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know how it resonated with you in the comment section. I would love to hear from you. Love to chat back. If you enjoy the work I do here and you would love to support me, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Okay, that's a wonderful way to support me. And if you have already, thank you so much for being a part of this beautiful, wonderful mermaid family Mermaid Tarot family, thank you so much. And if you've already subscribed, then consider hyping up this video. Okay, you can hype up this video. I no longer have membership because I've decided I want it to just be available for everyone. Whatever I post is for everyone who's watching here today. Thank you so much, and take very good care of yourself, okay? And I'll catch up with you at the next one. Bye!